So I found a cute little place to chat. If you hear some noises, it's the lamp up there. She bobbing. It's really beautiful. And my storage is full. So I really want to get like a vlog camera or something. I really want to do this YouTube channel thing. And I'm actually having fun. I really noticed how I just wanted to do this for such a long time. It's just to vlog my life and like a little video diary, and I just held myself, like I blocked myself from it for just such a long time because of the fear of judgment or it not succeeding. But I don't even know what is success anymore in those cases, because yeah, you could do something for becoming famous or getting money, but I noticed like the real success for me is going through these blogs, getting through it, and just doing what I desire to do. That enough should be success for me. Well, it shouldn't be, but success can be for everyone different. But for me, I want that to be success, because then I can just start not focusing so much on what it has to become, and then the fear of it is becomes smaller. And yeah, it's just so much nicer like that, and so much more fun doing things just because you want to do them and not, yeah, to see what comes out of it. And yeah, today's a pretty rainy day. I kind of like the whole rainy inside vibe. This house is really cozy, so definitely giving me a good feeling. And yeah, I think really like that voice in my head really is just the judgment is basically always coming from yourself. Like everything you get from the outside is coming from yourself. Every judgment you get also from other people and you project onto other people is actually coming from yourself. So I know that, but for some reason it's still really difficult not listening to that voice that is basically always just telling you that you can't do things, that yeah, that it's cringe or whatever. Even though I don't even feel like it's cringe, like if I really look into my heart what I really want to do, and I don't even feel like it's wrong or bad or anything, but then I start thinking about it and go into the mind, and then it gets all like, ooh, but what are they gonna think, and what do I really think, and is this weird? You know? And mostly we judge ourselves for, at least I do that, mostly I judge myself for the most mundane things and the most, like, I think that every human has a desire to express themselves in a certain way, no matter through what. And some do, and a lot of them do actually, but a lot of people that I know or myself, we hold ourselves back because we feel like it's not allowed or something, that's not allowed, that we're cringe, that other people would judge, that this, that, da, 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 da. And then it just gets so exhausting going through these blocks that we just don't do it because it's just too exhausting to do it. It takes more effort to do it than to just be happy with not doing it. But it makes me really happy every time I talk to myself, like in front of a camera. It makes me really happy, and I don't really want to question anymore and just do it for fun. And if someone ends up watching this and is like, hey, I really like that, I really like talking to you, listening to you talk, watching you do random mundane things. I think it's also like the whole thing with thinking that you have to do something special, that you have to have this thing about you, and you have to be like, oh, I'm doing so many cool things and then I can film them. Oh, when I do this, I'll film them. Like I used to say, like, oh, when I have an apartment, when I'm alone, I'll film them. And then I had 2 years I lived by myself, did a bunch of things, but I never filmed anything of it. Then I actually said, when I move out and when I go traveling, I'm gonna film it and I'm gonna start my YouTube channel. And here I am, actually trying, which I'm pretty proud of myself. So it doesn't even have to be like a travel channel. That's the thing, like, I don't know what this is gonna be. I think it's gonna be pretty much like a video diary, and I'm okay with that. I don't think you have to know everything. Like I've always been so stuck in all these concept phases. I'm pretty sure someone can resonate with that. Is like being stuck in the phase where you're like, I have to know exactly how I'm gonna do it and what I want to do and what is going to come out of it and da 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 da. But if you just have the desire to do something, just go do it and see what comes out of it. That's like such, like the adventure of it, you know? I recently thought about this when I was journaling. I was like, okay, my fear-based mindset taught me to think of the outcome and think of it being like safe or not, and then choosing the decision, which I think is good to know that things can be unsafe and everything, but some things like you really want to do, like you want to make your business, you want to have a YouTube channel, you want to whatever, put out a song or go on a date or I don't know, whatever. And at the end you're like, oh, I'm scared. What if it turns out bad? What if I lose all my money? What if people judge me? What if this person doesn't like me? And then you don't do it, and it's basically you're trying to protect yourself from feeling uncomfortable, from feeling all these uncomfortable feelings, but you're kind of robbing yourself from that adventure and robbing yourself from things that could really make you happy and really change your life. Like I wanted to do a YouTube channel for such a long time, and basically I don't know what's gonna come out of it, but just choosing the adventure of it and being like, okay, I'm gonna start doing it. I wanted to also do so much music, so I'm gonna like start doing it, see what happens, and then you're really excited about it also. If I think too much of what is gonna come out of it, and if I think like, because you can also think positive things, which really can motivate you, thinking about the outcome can be really motivating, but it can also be really demotivating. So I think it's just important to balance that out, to think like, okay, this could turn out to be really amazing, I'm gonna go for it. And if I realize it's not what I want anymore, I can always stop. If I like, you know, you're choosing kind of your adventure. And I think I just used to choose things like my job or stuff out of safety, and I think a lot of other people do. And once we realize our job doesn't resonate with us anymore, we start once sometimes we realize something doesn't resonate with us anymore or doesn't align with our life, but we keep it for safety instead of choosing something more adventurous or something that we always wanted to do, and we're like, oh, I don't know how that's gonna turn out, so I'm gonna stay with the safe option. But then you start being unfulfilled and getting frustrated and maybe getting sad or depressed, basically because you need to really ask yourself, what do I want? What does my heart really desire? What do I feel like doing? Where do I light up? What fulfills me? Like this moment right now fulfills me, and so I shouldn't regret doing any of this. Yeah, she makes me really happy, and it makes me happy documenting my journey and all the things I'm realizing when I'm healing. And I think every human has such a unique perspective on everything and a lot of beautiful things to share, and if you share them from a really beautiful space in your heart, I don't think you can really do anything wrong. Because basically we all have something to say and something to express, and if it's something in that you feel like could even help others, why not express it? If it comes from a good space and if it feels good to share. Oh, I love this rainy weather. Makes everything so cozy.